ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
Why are you so busy? Do I look diseased to you? I'm undergoing delayed illicit ceramorphosis. Why are you so busy?
I told Logan we didn't have enough to spare all the refugees. I knew it was a bad idea. Now I've got a dead priest to deal with as well.
How did he die?
Slowly. Logan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
I'm not gonna loot him right now, and I'm not gonna try to lie down on the same bed. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna loot stuff right in front of her face. Any of those books readable? Or legible, I guess? There's Encyclopedia Apotheca by Sander Tolia and End to Suffering. Let's read those. Wait, that's probably stealing them if I click it like that. Let's read that. One particular page's corner is this in this curative tome is more dog-eared than the rest. Arcane paralysis, common sources, suckling on fizz tree blossom, deep monastic meditation, curious mean locks, miscellaneous poisons, Carabasan's gift, chul extract, etc. Incurious mean locks. Okay, cool. Curative solutions, healing abjurations, lesser restoration, etc. Restorative elixirs, general antidotes, remedial potions, etc. Okay. And this one, End to Suffering. A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual tolerance guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In bloodied mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring his soul afore your bring this soul afore your tear-scorched eyes, Lord. Blink and let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled, as I deliver this body from that which ailed it. I render its soul unto your care. Okay. Okay. Let's go through the door here. Oh, there's more people here. Come on, go through. Oh, what are you? Sleuth of Helm and Sister Yanis.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite the disagreement. Apology accepted. Don't apologize. Sounds like a load of bollocks anyways. I don't imagine Ilmater cares about your swearing. Don't apologize. Sounded like a load of bollocks anyways.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into the murder for you. What makes Brilgor politically convenient? You should worry more about your temple's safety than this Brilgor person. I can look into the murder for you.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the investigator? Any idea where I should be looking, what I should be looking for? Where can I find the investigator?
His caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Okay, best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Okay, folk hero, okay. That's nice to see. Some more inspiration gained. That's very useful. And Will gains the same thing, of course. Order of Ilmatari Service. Let's read the book. A mass book by the Broken Gods congregation during regular service, used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. Fantastic stuff. Okay, there's a lot of reading stuff to do. Soups of the Realms by Brother Donick. Okay, that's priority number 1. Let's read about some good soup. A selection of soups have been outlined in a sticky, oft splattered, in the sticky, oft splattered pages of this missive. Dippin' soup. Sometimes you've got nice bread, and nothing's better than dipped bread. Mash up healthy chunks of tomatoes, nice and pulpy in a pot, getting rid of the skins if you can be bothered. Cut half an onion, slap a couple garlic cloves with your palm, grab a couple herbs if you got them, dried will do. Cut a small chunk of lard or other fat, crack some salt and pepper, add the tomatoes. Heat your pot for a half hour or so until thick and dippable. Pick out your chunks of onion, lovely snack, and garlic, smelly snack, and taste for seasoning. Taste for pleasure with some nice bread, a hunk of cheese, or just scoop with your hands if that's all you got. Potato chowder. Look, if all you've got is potatoes, you've got to make potato soup. This chowder makes it not horrid. Put your lard in a pot, a chunky one, mind. When it stops being lard and starts being hot lard, add any good smelling veggies, leeks, garlic, onions that you've chopped all thin. Please salt this so it doesn't taste of nothing. When it's soft and good smelling, chuck in any flavor you've got and stir the mixture so it doesn't burn. Note for me, it's very important to not burn it. Emphasize. 2.5, please do not let it burn. That would be rubbish. If you're fancy and have wine, or have a generously stocked temple wine cellar nearby, add a bit of it now and cook it off. When it's gone, add some wedged potatoes and a lot more liquid. Not wine this time, or you'll have a headache the next morning. Cook it for half an hour or so till the potatoes are nice and tender, and mash some of them up in the liquid. If you get any cow products, cheese, milk and the like, add them now for extra delicious results. That was a good book about good soup. Okay. Oh, Potion of Greater Healing, but it's yeah, I'm gonna attack it. I would like to steal it, but not while there's people around. Oh, now it popped up. Oh, it's resistant to... it has radiant resistance, has necrotic resistance, that makes sense. It has piercing resistance. Okay, bludgeoning vulnerability, that makes sense. Okay, sure. Let's read that. What was it? Lowermost wonderful something. For the eyes of Father Sormel of the Open Hand Temple only. Field report. Benton the Devout. Marathon 12, 1368 DR. Today, a roughshod group of adventurous sorts happened upon my little patch of Firewine Bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint onto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me, Arch-Suffer, after I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics? This group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerating magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form. What exquisite holy suffering. Okay, was having a good time. Okay, potion of healing. I'm not gonna steal that. Wait. Why is the black marked in red? Okay, am I not allowed to read it?
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Well, the door isn't marked red, so I'm just gonna go in. Is that the chef we've read the book of? Donick?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know? You've already talked to the investigator. Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go. I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Where are the bodies? I mean, I know that, but I'm gonna ask it anyways.
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Wait, we weren't done talking yet.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Ah, okay, so we couldn't ask all the questions. Wait, that was the wrong button, I'm smart. That's the right button. Everything soup and a cleaver. Cleaver, pig's head, headless fish, fish fillet, bronze keg. Plenty of stuff here. Fish, silver blade, red apple. Not gonna steal that. Ornate wooden hatch. Interesting. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's below that. See if there's any clues about what happened in there. I'm quickly gonna save simply because who knows what awaits us in this area. Looks somewhat threatening, I suppose. And it's kind of dark here. Pile of sacks. Open those. Anything in there? Oh, a kiwi. And a pear. I'll take it. Wooden barrel. Nothing. Wooden barrel. Rotten tomato. Don't need it. Not in the market for film criticism. A carrot. Wooden crate. Oops, my bad. I don't need 4 rope. That's fine. Another one. Hammers. I don't need 5 hammers on me right now. It's okay. Now what's back here? What do we have around here? A pouch. Let's open that. See what's inside. Rotten tomato again. Towels pile. Is there something below it? It's just a towels pile. Okay, I don't think there's anything in there. What do we have here? Destitute clothes. Don't really need that. Ooh, some water. Can't hurt to have. There we go. Pile up sack. Open it. Nothing. Wicker basket. Open. Ooh, purple grapes and biscuits. Very nice. You love to see it. Pouch is empty. Empty bottles. Fruit basket. Anything in there? 2 onions. You love to see it. Wicker basket. Rotten mushroom. You don't love to see it. Rotten cheese and rotten carrot. Also, no need for that. Thank you very much. Wine rack. Did I look at that? It's a carafe of wine. And I'll take it. We have gained a lot of camp supplies recently, and I'm glad because I don't know if it just looked like it, but it looked like we were running low on that stuff. Barrel. Rotten mushroom. Great. Nothing in those crates. We can't pour a cup of wine or something like that. Anything in the shelf here? No. And in that shelf? Nope. There usually isn't. I just wanted to check. There's a double door here. Where does that lead? Oh, what's this? This looks like a way less pleasant altar. There's a lot of blood here. Rites for the passing. Let's read. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort the faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps, even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his blaming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond it remembers not their body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Okay. Sure. Karlach is dancing. A quarterstaff. Examine. What's that? You can topple someone. 1 d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay, sure. Don't really need that. Ashab Dusk. Let's take that. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. Let's read that. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart, if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. That's not the worst advice, I'd say. Autumn Crocus? What's that? I always forget that that marks it down. What is that? Ah, okay. It's for Potion of Featherfall. I'll take it. I still should look at alchemy at some point over 100 episodes in. Read. And hey, it's a hastily scrawled, right? A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, that was wrong, my bad. There's a loud sheet music. Let's take a look at the sheet music. Wait. Let's just read it and leave it here. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Okay, there's the lute. Hand drum is... My bad. Is that empty? Let's examine. Oh, it's an instrument, right? Of course. I'm smart. I'm smart. Let's send it to camp. Let's send it to... Can I not send it to camp? Okay, fine. Then I won't. Another hand drum also cannot be sent to camp. What is it with me and hitting the wrong button again and again? Okay. Plea for rest, sheet music, loud or lute. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that. I should look it up, but I always forget. Double doors here, a door here. This looks like a secret door. Let's turn on the braziers. Does that open the... There has to be something there, right? Is this a gap that can be traversed? It doesn't look like it. This has to be someplace, right? This has to be something. Is there anything here? Do we have to turn off the candles? I don't know. This seems like it would be a secret gate, right? This you do something and it opens up. At least it looks like that. Don't need to use that. This candle, do we have to turn all the lights on or something and then it opens? I mean, that's just complete guesswork, of course, but like light fixtures opening secret passages is just such a classic. This brazier? This brazier? I mean, there's braziers at the doors. That's not really anything special. There's some more. Let's turn them all on, just in case that gets us anywhere. But like, this looks like a secret gate. But that doesn't seem to be a way through. Nothing seems to highlight as we hover over it. That was just the candles. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe we get around. Let's go through this door then. Now there's a visible gate behind it. Okay, maybe we can get there from the back, I guess. Okay. Maybe there's a way around. That would make sense. What's this? Not really anything. Okay. Well, on we go then. On we go. Oh, great. Love perception failures. Hourglass. Miracles of the Outer City. Let's read that. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Anglaran reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with it, the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's asked if Ilmater had something to do with it, the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Okay, Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed kitchen, curious. Man's hand tied together in horse reins, claims he's a holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Okay, that's magnificent stuff. Hourglass, is that just something to pick up? I guess maybe. I would have liked to succeed the perception check, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Rows of books. Ooh, scrolls. Telekinesis, throw a creature or object up to 18 meters with a thought. Once per turn, you can use telekinesis again without expending a spell slot. Give that to Will, maybe? That works. Ray of Frost. Will can have one of those as well. Featherfall. Jaheira, you can carry that for now. Nothing in here. Can we like jump here? That got interrupted, okay. Can we jump across? That works. Follow me, everybody. Okay, Karlach is here. Will has followed. And Jaheira has also followed me. Oop, wrong button. A Viridian crystal. A heavy chest. Fire amber, silk gland, and some gold. Sure, that works. It is quite dark here. There's another chasm. Let's jump across. This looks like it could potentially be dangerous. Don't need more vagabond clothes. What? Saving? Okay.